Clervie, I'd like to take you somewhere. Is that okay with you?
Sure. Where are we going?
Also, she said that she was adopted by the knave, so I guess that's just kind of confirmed that Clervie was the knave, and then again, I think it was been long confirmed that she was the previous knave, and that was her codename and all, and that's why Piero, after Arlecchino killed her, she was given the name of the knave. But here's the thing. There's always a theory that just based on the hair color, even I, personally. Child? I mean, I knew you were gonna show up, but... Even I'm so surprised. How the hell did you recover that fast? I mean, I guess it's not fast. It's been several months in real time. But, like, back to Clervie. They say Clervie was an orphan adopted by the knave, but, like... even I have this theory, too. I honestly think Clervie is Clervie's biological daughter. But at the same time, the Clervie that we saw in the trailer is not like this Clervie, which makes no sense. Why does this Clervie feel so jaded? I mean, I guess they both have the wishes of going outside. But still.
It's the knave and child.
How the hell did you cover that fast after being...
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya
Yeah.
recuperating? What are you still doing in Fontaine?
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here.
You're still not in good condition, man.
I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya.
Well, your master yeeted you into a portal.
I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine.
What unfinished business?
I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
The whale was taken
What
care
sort
of.
unfinished business are we talking here?
You
It has
still
to
want
do
to see
with
Skirk?
My master. I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time
You
I got
still
back,
wanna
she'd
see
already
her?
left. I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down. She must have left behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
Oh, okay. So, have you found any clues?
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences...
Yeah, well, Skirk's now a
still
normal human
manage to
being.
escape our purview.
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be found.
Well, she did say one
that
reason.
problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then...
You first need to recover. Don't even think about trying to
I
get stronger
think
right
you should
now.
focus on getting better first.
You battle maniac.
The worst of it is over. It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She
Oh
gave
my
me a
God.
bunch of random potions to drink. They didn't go down easy, let me tell you.
Painkillers?
And chills all over.
Did she give you like the
It really
painkillers
did
or
help
something?
Speed up my recovery. And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent
What
someone to
project?
tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Project Stuzha?
Project Stuzha?
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regraders involved.
Pantalones involved in
I'm
that?
not looking forward to
I'm
having
sorry,
to listen to
what?
all his monologuing, that's for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way
Project
for me to stay
Stuzha,
in Fontaine for
though.
a little longer. Helping Linny and the
We
others
still don't know
brush
what
up on their
that
fighting skills
solution
would be
means.
far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be.
Dude,
even
you're
better.
in no
I've been waiting
condition.
for a chance to see you go all out.
And what a sweet little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well.
Oh wow.
Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
One I could do without, I'd say.
It's interesting to see two harpists interact with each other like this. I mean, we've only seen this in Leeway.
Or does it kind of seem like they're...
Just casually trash talking their colleagues behind their backs.
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
I just want to talk.
Well, we just...
Wanted to learn more about you.
Right. too!
Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Yeah, but we want to know more about you. You know,
Well, you see,
your
there's
story.
only so much you can learn about someone from a short introduction. At least tell us something a little
I mean,
extra,
we know about
like,
this. Why?
Why do you call yourself fat?
I think this is where Travel's going.
Good
Is
question.
gonna learn information
I'd
that
also
we
like
already
to
know.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that, now can we?
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Wait, don't go!
Don't. Why would you say that, Paimon? If the knave leaves right now, she's sure to run to Linny and Clervie. Should I release the bird Linny gave us? No, we should try getting her talking about something else first. About the House of the Hearth, what does the organization mean to you?
I'd also like to hear the answer to this.
Is that?
I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser. Which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
Holy
And
crap.
why would I betray them?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you?
Oh my
At
god.
least, that's what I heard.
Well, I want to say she betrayed them. I think it's more the fact that the knave back then was corrupt as hell.
Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me.
The
The
rooster.
I mean.
The knave betrayed the House of the Hearth? So does that mean what the Clervie said was true? Does the knave really treat her children like test subjects?
Wait, did you really do something
It's
bad
not
to
what
the
she
kids?
did.
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say. Care to enlighten me?
Ah, well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family.
I see.
Huh. Based on your reaction,
No, it's
I'm
not.
guessing it's all a
but-
bunch of lies.
The nuance of it is
Hardly.
still incomplete.
I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue. Although, it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved. But I don't intend to clear that up just yet.
Prejudice, huh?
Prejudice has a funny way of concealing
Why?
the real truth behind certain things. An attribute that I find
You're
to
not
be quite
Fontanian, are you?
advantageous. Call yourself a Fontanian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things.
I knew
The
it!
real truth
I
is
knew
that
it!
This is
I
simply the land where I was
flippin'
raised.
knew it! I freaking knew it! You're Conrian! You're 100% Conrian, aren't you? But why the cross in her eyes, though? Is the cross in her eyes the way to hide that she's Conrian now that I think about it? Because Conrians all have the diamond ship days. So she's not biologically a Fontaine, she was raised here.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then why did you try to help out with the prophecy and
Because she
everything?
owes Fontaine
I was trying
this.
to protect the children born in
She owes them
Fontaine.
this.
Claiming that I myself was a Fontanian
That's fair.
simply made it easier to operate. People would hardly suspect a fellow
You're Conrian.
Fontanian of having any ulterior
You
motive.
100% Conrian.
Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all? The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you?
What was where you're actually
There
from?
you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
So much for learning anything else about her betrayal. She probably only filled that the other secret in order to change the subject. It seems she's trying to avoid talking about her past.
So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was something else
Oh
that
god,
really
he says
caught my
Clervie.
attention. I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down. Seems pretty cool if you ask me.
What?
Would also give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
You are a
Well,
battle
that's only
maniac.
a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so
Yep.
friendly. The losing
You
part
kill each other.
was everything,
Literally.
including their life.
They were that high stakes? Whew, at least that's not a thing anymore.
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand. Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different
Yo,
colors.
child is woke.
Okay, okay. I get the picture.
Child is woke right now. This door is not
Well,
that
would you look at
boring.
the time? I should probably get going. Traveler?
Project
Padawan?
Stuzha,
I'm
though.
not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
You folks are getting better first.
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less.
You
like
fought that whale for so long. You gotta
Alright,
rest.
alright. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
Name drop there.
No thanks necessary. You
Why
also
did you change
played
your
a
name
part
to
in our team
Arlecchino? Why is it still the
dynamics.
name?
I would say we can call ourselves even.
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off. See you all
Hey,
some
speaking of the
other
Gnosis,
time.
you want to tell me what the Gnosis looks like so I can make more theories on that?
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
You can't look any more suspicious.
You want me to leave so soon?
You can't look any more suspicious, Paimon.
Well, you see,
You actually cannot look any more suspicious.
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for
Yeah.
a bit. I have some things to think about. Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
we managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep
So
the
that's a big
conversation going.
lore bomb there.
You don't think she suspected anything, do you?
Oh, she absolutely suspected something.
Oh, I wonder if Liddy ran into any issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went.
Oh? You decided to stay a little longer? Let's take in the ocean view together, then.
Okay. So, big lore bomb there, even though I pretty much saw this coming. Not confirmed, but I'm pretty sure Arlecchino is Conrian. I'm convinced that she's 100% Conrian. Like, she kept claiming herself that she's Fontania. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, how would a Fontanian be that high ranked? And how would a Fontanian have this much strength to begin with? Unless, you know, like, it doesn't make sense. Even when she was a kid before her delusion, she has that much strength to kill Kukavania that fast. It doesn't make sense. So, it was obvious that she is, in my opinion, Conrian. I'm still gonna hold on to that theory, because now we know she's not
Hey,
Fontanian
where did we
anymore.
go?
She was raised here. So that's confirmed.
Well, long story short, we ran into a small issue. Clervie can't go into the sunlight.
What do you mean?
Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her.
And then she got worked back.
But as I let her out of the shadows and into the sunlight,
Yeah, she vanished.
she vanished.
Because she's trapped here.
I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case. Well, we could always try pushing her into it.
Not sure pushing works in a non-corporeal being.
Oh, true.
She's a ghost.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here.
So that has to be a specific
How did it
circumstance.
go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got the list. It's right here.
Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's take a look! Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through it all.
Reading session time.
Each take a section. Here.
We're about to start a book club over here.
Landois, Chambel, Horaire.
Execution list.
Oh, yikes. That Horaire guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kinda giving Paimon the creeps.
Ah, I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
Did he say anything else?
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended. It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but
Oh my
it
god.
didn't work. One day, Father asked to see him, and, well, I never saw him again after that.
Wait, so that means the name.
So Arlecchino too? Why does she change
It may
that?
seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules of the house. Betrayal is not to be taken lightly.
I mean, I guess
Too
it
many
is in her
spirits to come
MO.
and go as we please. So if you do try to leave, you pay with your life.
I guess it is in her MO then, right?
Her name's not here, huh?
Like, she's more stern and strict, but
Oh,
she's not
that's not too
psychotic like
surprising.
Ukabenya is.
It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It only contains records dating back around 5 years. Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out? Fremine,
And this is just using prior knowledge from the
I was
animation.
thinking about something. I managed to talk to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little strange.
Strange.
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments in the past, times when people haven't gotten along. Chaplot and Filiol are a good example of that.
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes, and their, interests seem to be pretty different as well.
that's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her
Yep.
knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share.
Everyone has their own
But that's
motivations
also
here.
where the similarities end. Not all of us feel the same desire to stay here. As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui.
Yep.
And to a lot of people, that's an identity they never asked for.
The House of the Hearth is a branch of the
Certain
Fatui
members
after
get
all.
older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the house, most people would never say that
So
out loud.
when young, it's
People
like
like
it's a
Chaplot
home,
and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part
but
of the Fatui.
once older, it's like a
Filiol
prison.
and Nantoy, on the other hand, well, they aren't quite as enthusiastic.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there. It's not like Father is in the dark about any of this.
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately. Filiol and the others, it seemed like they were meeting in secret to talk about something. I can't say for sure, but I think they've met Clervie.
No way.
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
No, not exactly.
Why would she though?
But I
Is it
wouldn't be
because of
surprised
Clervie's
if she
limited
said something to them
information?
about
Does she not know
darkness in
that
the
her
house.
friend is now the head of the
How
House
deep
of the
it
Hearth?
runs. She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children. People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive.
And they just believed all that? Without any evidence?
Clervie's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe them to be true is
They
secondary.
just took it on face value.
This is all because of Project Stuzha, isn't it?
What is this project anyway?
Whoa, hold on a second. What's this Project Stuzha all about, huh? This is the second time it's come up now.
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either.
Can you just give me general
I
information?
only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together. Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui
The mayor and the
plan for
banker
future.
working together on
Because
this.
the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuzha.
Oh.
But isn't that a good thing?
Well, I mean, depends.
Key role is just another way of saying
Dangerous role.
To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience. Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse.
She's rank 4! Hold
It
on!
isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding.
Wait, okay, well, okay, maybe that, but... Wait, she's in the position to refuse. She's ranked 4! She outranks both Regrader, who's 9th, and the Rooster, who is 5th. What do you mean she's no position to refuse? She outranks both of their asses! I mean, is it because Imperial, like, is backing them up? In that case, yeah, she has no right to refuse, but still. She outranks 2 of them. Surely she has more authority.
It's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only. What they're really trying to do is subdue us. The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
Looks like the Fatui are planning something big, but given how little Lily and the others seem to know about it, I probably won't be able to learn much. I should keep a sharp eye out during any future plans with the Fatui to see what I can learn. How ironic, knowing what could happen in Outland, huh?
Okay, super complicated top secret Fatui business aside, what does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier? Paimon doesn't get the connection.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying, and that fear is often the impetus for a lot of stupid decisions. I thought resolving the Clervie situation would make everything go back
No,
to normal.
nothing will.
But it looks like things are more complicated than I thought. If we leave Filiol and the others to their own devices, sooner or later, Father will be forced to take action.
We can only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
Don't get overwhelmed, just
You're right.
calm down and think
Even if
for
we
a bit here.
confront Filial and the others, it won't do any good. It might even make matters worse. We should focus on Clervie for now. Well, it's getting late. We should head back and get some rest. We'll try again first thing tomorrow. Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Make sure they don't do anything they'll regret. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
This is gonna backfire so horribly wrong, though.
I'm always looking forward to an early night, but she can't sleep at all. Hey, you don't think the knave will be too angry with Linny and everyone if she finds out about
Well,
all
judging what we
this
saw on
secret?
the special program, she would be pissed.
If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler?
I'm also afraid of her, but you can just hide behind me.
Trust is effort, Traveler.
Clervie?
Look over there!
Clervie, what's she doing over there?
Quick, let's catch up with her before anyone sees. Over there! is she going? Or if someone sees her, we're toast.
I mean, I think this is the best chance for us to actually get some answers out of her. If anyone can answer some of our more complicated questions, it's Clervie.
Oh, look! She stopped!
She's up. Because there's no sun.
Clervie! Shh! I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is.
Window, there's nothing here.
If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting. It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make
The
it
Clervie that we saw is
right?
not this jaded, I'll be honest.
Please, help us get on the same page here, Clervie. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that? Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision. Everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited. We're all expendable. Including me. As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value. You're handed over to the doctor, experimented on, and given a fate worse than death. I've seen it happen again and again, and I've had enough. You're saying the knave did all that? It's just, that doesn't seem like something she would do. She's scary and all, but it seems like even she has lines she wouldn't cross. I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Then who is this
Everyone thinks she's
knave?
a good person. They all
I
think
knew
of her
it!
like a
There
real
you
mother.
go. There you go. There's that freaking giveaway. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I freaking tell you? Every single time, it's gonna be a freaking misconception about the knave. It's Clervie, not Arlecchino. What did I tell you? What did I freaking tell you? Sorry, excuse my language. What did I freaking tell you? What did I freaking tell you? I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen. Freaking predicted this since like the first 20 minutes.
Mother?
Called it. Called this.
But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had
Yeah,
things my way,
not father,
I'd
mother.
never see her again. If only Perry were here, she'd understand.
Yeah, she understand.
Perry. There's that name again. Also, Paimon's getting a strange
Yeah,
vibe.
now you're getting to the
It
point.
almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken us for someone else.
It's She's the spirit of the previous house. She's the spirit of the previous house of the hearth. The one that's deeply corrupt to the core. And whose fault is it being corrupt? The Torre, Pantalone, and shoot. And the rooster. Shoot. How did I forget the rooster's name? Puccinella. There we go. It's because of those three. Because they have interactions with Clervie, who was a harbinger during that time. And she was the corrupt one. She is basically the incarnation of the House of the Heart corruption specifically. She's that incarnation. Or a spirit of that. She's a spirit, it could be anything.
Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to. We should keep her company for a little longer.
There's a reason why we need Arlecchino for
She's
this.
so young. But it seems like she's been through
I mean, that
lot.
also explains why she's so jaded, too.
It's getting windy. I should close the window. Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey,
There's the line.
here's a secret.
There's the line.
I heard
There's
that if
the
you
line.
look up at the night sky in Snezhnaya, you can see the aurora. It's supposed to be super pretty. Even prettier than the moon tonight.
She's not, she now that this confirmed my theory. She's not really Clervie. Her form is Clervie, but she in reality is like the amalgamation of all of the orphans that were victims by Crookavania. She's basically all of that in one spirit. The reason why it's clear in Clervie's form is because she has the most connection to the current House of the Hearth, especially with this current father, Arlecchino. This explains a lot. And I'm pretty sure this line shows up in the animation word for word. I love to see it.
Perry and I promised each other that once
Yep.
we're older, we're gonna go see it together. But I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been...
She's special.
No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot.
Why is she special? You want to answer us that?
I should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me, and I'm too scared to face her. What should I do?
I mean, and Fontaine's all about memories, after all. Fontaine's all about memories within Waters. Clervie is basically memories given
Paimon
a
really doesn't understand
spiritual
what's
form.
going on with her. Well, let's head back.
We know way more.
We've got an early morning tomorrow.
We know way more than these two because we know about the history of the House of the Hearth. We know about the previous knave. We know all this.
Alright, looks like we're all here. Let's go ahead with the plan.
Before we do that, I have a question.
Oh? What is it?
Have the knave and the doctor ever worked together?
What makes you ask that?
Well, we kinda ran into Clervie last night, and that's what she told us. We met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous, and he's done all sorts of
Yep.
bad things.
I mean, he knocked us out in one blow.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't
There
think
you
Father
go.
would work with him.
There you go.
We're not really on the same side, so
There
there's
you
not
go.
a lot of trust between
That's
them.
there's what
That
that
doesn't
giveaway.
exactly set the stage for a successful partnership. I did hear, though, that when Father first became a harbinger,
The doctor offered to work with the House of the Hearth because he worked
Father
with the
rejected
mother.
most of his
Nope.
proposals, except for one. It had to do with some sort of secret experiment.
Secret experiment? Could that be what Clervie was talking about?
No.
I don't think so.
I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement. I still don't think that counts as working together. The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants.
That's not what
That
Clervie's
doesn't
talking
seem to
about.
be the case with the situation Clervie referred to. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this.
And I trust you on
The
that.
House of the Heart
Yeah,
has its
they
own
do.
principles.
Now they do.
There are certain lines we're not
Now they
willing to
do.
cross.
Not back then.
Alright, that's good to hear at least.
Ask them about the mother.
He seems to think the knave and the doctor worked together to do something horrible. If that turned out to be true, Paimon doesn't know how he would even face you guys. It's just that it doesn't seem like Clervie is lying either.
Because she's not. Both of them are telling the truth. It's two different time periods.
The easiest thing to do would be just ask the knave directly, but Paimon doesn't think she'd tell us.
Let's focus on the plan for now.
Father didn't come back last night. She's probably still near the shore. We'll be counting on you to distract her. Lynette, you're with me. Fremine, you know what to do. Be on your guard, everyone. Alright, let's get to it.
I mean, we know this plan is gonna backfire in some way, but how is it gonna resolve? Birds in a cage. That's tragically fitting. See, Arlecchino is all about, like, betrayal is not allowed. But Crookavania is all about, like, you know, looking to be caring, looking to be, like, kind, and then using her kids that way. That's what Crookavania does. I think that's what Clervie is talking about too. I'm still convinced that Clervie is her biological daughter. I don't think she was orphaned. I think she is her biological daughter. That'll make a lot of sense to me.
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble sleeping last night?
A little.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles. So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions? Although I must profess to being curious. Without child here, how do you plan on distracting me?
Yeah, you knew. I'm not surprised.
Us? Distract you? A good one. But no, we were just here for a chat.
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think. No matter. If you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere? Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
The ocean breeze is sure nice today.
So you know everything then?
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me. Least of all a little scheming. I think I'll let them have at it for a little longer. I can be very patient. Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia. Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along. If only for your friends' sakes.
What should we do? She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she was threatening us just now.
We should release the pigeon that Lindy just gave us.
Oh, good idea. Hopefully he sees it in time. Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up. Based on what the knave was saying just now, it sure didn't seem like it'd be anything good.
We really don't have any other options. Guess all we can do is take it one step at a time.
Okay, then we probably shouldn't keep her waiting. It seems like Linny and the others are on thin ice, so let's do our best to not get them in any more trouble.
Yeah, I mean, like, it was obvious Arlecchino was gonna find out, and I'm pretty sure she already knew. Like,